Women crushing it Wednesday, they feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christine, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not to be seated. You seen them in every arena. Eddie and Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the GOAT, who the one that slayed the Chupacabra. Your favorite girls.
You know what I did?
I don't know why. How come it didn't show up on the show?
No, there's like, two versions. There's two versions. So there's that little one because I was trying to post it one time with some other pictures when I had Kush with a C and showing his stuff, and then I had the bigger one. So she made that one smaller. I sent you the wrong one. But so
it's not covering the whole screen.
It's all good. Jesus, saludos. How are you? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. I got my girl Nika with me. Nika, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. You know, it's Wednesday. We're crushing it. Yeah. So yeah. 2 more days for the week to end. How are you doing, Christine?
I'm doing good, girl. I'm back in Colorado, doing my thing. I'm excited. We have a European tour. So we're here in camp. Then we're going to Germany. Then we're going to Finland. Then we're going to the Czech Republic. So we're going everywhere. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. We've got some new kids on the team, and we're going to see what they're doing, what they're working with. So it's nice.
That's a lot of traveling.
Woo, girl, it's a lot of traveling. It is. And it seems like my little break that I had, it went by so quick.
So quick. I know. That's how it always is. So, like on my days off on the weekend, they go by so quick.
They do. But especially because they're filled. Like people, you haven't been in town. Let's go to brunch. Let's go to dinner. Let's go to lunch. Let's do this. We got a birthday. We got that. And I'm just like, so honestly, I didn't rest at all. Like I'm resting now. I'm resting at work.
But at least you're doing things. You're not sitting around like,
That's
moping.
true.
You're out with family and friends and stuff. You're doing, you're enjoying your time.
That's true. I absolutely am. Yes. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Mike Ramirez. Hello. So you took a little sabbatical. Off of Twitter. How was that? I saw you're back today.
Yeah, I came back today because, I did take a little break. I was going to ride off the rest of the month, but, to be honest, people were tagging me. They were still sending me messages. Everybody thought I was suspended. They thought I was suspended. So I was like, let me just come on back. Even if I don't be on there as heavy, I just came on back. But I did. It was refreshing and very relaxing to take a little break. Now
good for you.
I have all the energy to cuss people out again. And
hey, let's go. So. Let's go. No, that's good. Well, while you were off of Twitter, a lot of stuff was going on, obviously, but I wasn't even on it as much either. But I saw something that really disturbed me, and I made a post about it, where there were some people that were making fun of, they make fun of boxers all the time. They make as if they know what goes on in the gym, in their lives, what they've been through. It just really gets me. And I saw a post where somebody was making fun of Keyshawn Davis. Because he had talked about wanting to fight Frank Martin. Frank Martin, 17-0, Keyshawn 7-0. And people were belittling him and saying this and that. And I'm like, yo, look, you don't know anything, good afternoon, about him and his journey. It's like people get on there and start talking shit. This man is a silver medalist in the 2020 Olympics, went through Team USA, Pan Am qualifiers, Pan Am games, and people want to talk crazy. Hola, Jamel.
Look at Jamel trying to speak Spanish. He put that in the translate. Hola, señoritas. ¿Cuál es la tema de la noche? ¿Y quién es el invitado? Come on, you put that in the translator.
I was like, dang, that's good. That's good. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like. That's so funny. Hey, beauties. Hey.
Hey, Krista.
Crystal, you are so funny.
Yeah, I was making a face when I was reading his comment. I was like, I know he's not talking
Spanish.
But
look what she said. No mames.
No mames.
No mames way.
we have some very diverse people in our chat. They speak many different languages, and I love it.
Right. That's funny. But getting back to that, I really hate to see the disrespect, that people give our boxers and their accomplishments. Not only did Keyshawn Davis accomplish so many things, it was during COVID. I was there. Trust me. We were about to jump out of windows and freaking, it was not an easy task. So it's just, I don't know. I just didn't like that at all. I usually don't say nothing. I usually let trolls and YouTuber wannabes talk their shit, but I was just like, I just can't sometimes. I don't know.
You know what? Speaking on that subject, because I see a lot of people get upset with some boxers when they clap back at some fans online.
Right.
I don't even call them fans because they be trolls. And to be honest, I don't get mad because I feel like, it's something that I would do and probably even worse.
True.
I'd take it to another level. But I feel like these athletes are human beings and they get upset and they have the right to clap back at you if they want to. That's just me. Absolutely. I don't care. I do not care. If you being disrespectful to a boxer or an athlete, why can't they clap back? I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I'm okay with an athlete cussing a troll out. I'm all right with that.
I agree because you can attack them from your sofa, but then they can't come back at you. What? What? They're human. They're human. You don't know what they've been through. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. But
and then everybody want to play the victim. They want to play the victim when they get cussed out thoroughly by an athlete. Now we gotta feel bad for you because you said something and somebody replied. So and that's what you was looking for. Because to me, I feel like that's what they be looking for. If you are a troll online and you doing and saying all these crazy things online, and you and they clap back at you, that's what you wanted because that's what you do it for. You do it for attention and you do it for a response.
Do it for attention because they.
Sometimes I feel like the boxers need to cuss them out a little bit even more. Get gully with it,
Exactly.
So they know not to try you again.
Like you were telling Tierra, let me have your Twitter for a day. Look, if there's any boxers out there that need Nike to go in,
because let me tell you, if I would have,
she got you.
I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free.
I'm gonna be a manager. I'm be a manager.
I'll do it for free.
Get something.
I would definitely have people wanting to fight Tierra. They would know that that's not her behind that account.
Right.
I heard they was looking for me. I heard they was looking for me. I'm in the ring. Come and see me.
Right.
Oh my God, I would have fucked her Twitter up.
I know you would. I hope one day she does say, you know what, Nika, let's go.
See, when I drink, I do drink water too. Okay, I haven't had a drink in a long time, so let me do me.
So
all right,
I'm drinking RX Water, one of the sponsors of USA Boxing and WBC.
No, let me tell you, I'm not mad at that because when I sleep, I have to have a bottle of water by my bed when I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
so I'm glad that y'all got a sponsor that's water. That's
what I'm saying. Hey, maybe somebody or a small business, trying to get started. Let's go. Let's give us a call. So somebody in the chat, let me know because I thought I saw this on Twitter or I saw it somewhere and I'm not sure. But Jermell Charlo was saying that something about a fight with Bud, he'd rather fight Bud first than Tim. I
don't know how to say his last name,
but I know who you're talking about. Tim Tszyu. Did I see that? Was I dreaming?
Spanish. Come on.
Did I see that?
I know I haven't been on Twitter, so I haven't seen it, but somebody in the chat might have. And Jermell, can you speak English for the chat? Because everybody here speaks English. I mean, it took him a minute
to get this together. So we're gonna give you a little bit of credit. Nika, you want to translate?
Okay, so oh my God. Kishi. Wait, hold on, let me see. Keyshawn versus Frank Martin es una buena pelea, pero quizás un poco más adelante o al final de este año.
I
en
agree.
general, he respirado. Okay, so he's saying that Frank Martin and Keyshawn is a good fight, but maybe later on down the line, later this year, maybe. So in general,
yeah, I agree later. I agree later. I think that'd be a good fight. I do.
So
I do.
I want to see it, and I'm not mad for him calling just because I like. Hey, he's taking a risk.
Why not?
We always complain about fighters when they're moving too slow, or they're not making the fights that we want, and he's on here, calling people out. So what's wrong with that? Yeah. We can't satisfy. You cannot satisfy boxing fans at all. They do what you want them to do, and then you find something else to bitch about. It's like, damn.
At all. You're so right. That is so true. Yeah, I think it'll be good later on. I would like to see that fight. I would. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not going to translate anymore for Jamal. We're going to keep speaking English tonight.
Like I said, he's
doing the most. He's doing the most. Speaking, using that damn Google Translate. I know that's what he's using, Google Translate.
So Santiago, I think you're saying he'll talking about Jermell. I think that's what you're referring to whenever he said that Bud would make an easier fight than Tim Tszyu. I don't know. But
and look at Crystal. Crystal's Mexican today. Way.
Hey, I love it.
Oh my god. Everybody is Spanish today.
However,
okay.
I see what you're saying, Caesar. It's not necessary, that fight. It's not right now. There's nothing right now. But I think in the future it's a good fight. And Jamel said credit to Errol and Keyshawn for building it up though, because Frank isn't a talker. That's true. You're right. I think it's good. I mean, we were getting some smoke, some steam on Twitter, I think Keyshawn went out at the end of the year.
You see, I appreciate C-Man's Crystal. She's giving it to us in Spanish and English.
English. Yeah, she's good. She's really good. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Like I said, y'all don't forget, like Frank Martin, he's done his thing, but don't forget Keyshawn Davis has done his thing too. Don't forget it. Like don't do it.
But what are people exactly mad at? Are they mad that he wants to fight Frank Martin? Like, what's wrong with that? Like,
I don't know. I just
didn't know what's the real beef.
Yeah, I just saw some negative comments and some little memes and stuff. I'm just like, y'all got nothing better to do. Well, go read. You know what? Go read freaking boxing scene. Go to freaking ESPN news, boxing news. Like get educated. Read a book. You read a book. Go to a gym. Check it out. See what they do. I mean, something. I don't know. It really chaps my hide, as we would say in Texas. It really chaps my hide. It really does. But look, we got some fights coming up for the next few months, girl.
Well, this weekend we have a good one. We have David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. I'm interested to see how the chat feels about the shit talking that's been going on, because I'm all for shit talking. I'm a shit talker, so I'm all for it. But if I was a boxer, I wouldn't go to speaking about family members and babies and shit like that. I keep that off limits. But Benavidez's father is doing the most, I feel, in my opinion, that he's doing the most, talking about his baby that passed away and all the stuff like that. Like that don't have nothing to do with boxing. Keep that out. So you know what? He's just pissing Caleb off. So, if you go in there and do your son dirty, then, you brought it on. You helped
That's true.
Cause that. So,
I agree with you. And I know David Benavidez, he said, this is the most important fight of my career. And for Caleb is still, to me, he's very calm. He's moving very calm. He's moving very slick. The thing, he's not getting emotional, getting excited. But also, I think a game changer to me is going to be Breadman. His new coach, Breadman. I think that
I forgot that was his new coach.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a benefit. I really do. To this fight, I think we're going to see something different. A lot of times you can't teach things just overnight or whatever. It takes a while, but I really believe that we're going to see some different things in there. What are y'all's thoughts on Breadman being with Plant now in the chat? What do y'all think about that?
Wait, so Iceman, are you calling David Benavidez the Mexican monster?
Yeah, where is it? I saw the Mexican monster. Is that what you said?
I don't know about all that. He hasn't beat anybody like that to me to call him no Mexican monster. Maybe if he beats Canelo, then we might, we can entertain us calling him Mexican monster. But right now, he might be the Mexican like pincher or something like that. Not the monster. Not the monster. Not the monster. That's a lie.
Caesar, you got a good point too. He tends to get off balance. The only thing, like, I really believe that I'm going with Caleb. Like, I think he's going to win. He can outbox him. He's slick. The only thing that has concerned me in the past is him running out of gas, like kind of gassing out a little bit and slowing down at the end. But I think that he's going to be on point. I really do. Yeah, keep family out of it.
Well, this is going to be a good fight. But yeah, like, keep the family out of it. Like, come on, I get talked about by trolls all the time, and the one thing I don't do is talk about like the Chupacabra and her kids and stuff like that.
Right.
Because let me tell you, if I wanted to go down dirty into hell, I could, but I don't do that. Like, my
but
beef
I'm trying
is
to
with
stay
her,
out of hell.
Right. My beef is with her, so I'm not gonna talk about her kid and nothing like that. Like, that's crazy, talking about people's kids and stuff like that. To me, I probably like, because my temper is so bad. That's why God did not make me a boxer, because if somebody was talking crazy about my family, I'd probably like take a knife in the ring and be like, remember when you hugged them, I'd be like, remember that shit you was talking about my daughter? Like, like I can.
Right. No, I get it. Okay, Jamel said he's got a question about a matchup, and please give me y'all's honest opinion.
That sounds messy as hell.
Ooh, okay. Is it a realistic matchup, or is it just some imaginary matchup? Is it like some superstars?
That sounds like it's gonna be messy. That sounds like it's gonna be messy.
Like, okay, champ. We got you.
Valdez versus Lopez too.
Oh, Valdez versus Lopez too. I haven't even been thinking about that.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah. I hadn't really thought about it. Like, have you?
No. Valdez is a cheat. So I don't really give a fuck about what he do, to be honest. Like, if you were to make a comeback, Jamel, I wouldn't be mad if you fought him, but there's definitely got to be some testing in there.
Right.
Like, every week, we don't want to see nothing about no teas in camp. We don't want to hear about no tacos that has some corrupted meat. None of that. So yeah.
Yeah. So I
have not thought about that.
I'm gonna say Lopez just because of that. Like, there's got to be some. I don't know. I haven't thought about it because I don't know. There's so many other good fights coming up. Why is there a reason why you're asking us about that?
Yeah, I feel like he asked that for a reason, right?
Yeah, let us know what the reason is. D-Style in the house. One of our sponsors, Hispanics Causing Panic, every Monday night. Check him out. He and Calix Boxing, my bro.
But wait, who was Lopez's last fight? Adam Lopez. Who was his last fight? I don't even know.
God, he lost.
Was that the fight? Was that the last fight? Was
it the last one? Let us know.
I don't even remember.
Let us know. Oh, okay. So the Haney, Lomo, Coleman, Valdez versus Lopez. Okay. Yeah. Lopez fought Nova and he lost. Yeah. That's right. Nova. Right? Didn't Lopez? Oh no, he freaking won. He beat Nova, right? I don't remember. I remember the fight. Dang. That's messed up. I thought Lopez was winning that fight. Did he win? Did he win the fight? He won, right? It was a DQ,
I think
right?
no. Yeah, I thought Nova won that fight.
Yeah, he did win that fight. And we hadn't heard from Nova in a long time. He hadn't fought in a while.
Yeah, because he's always coming out with that bum ass the mascot, that big ass mascot.
Oh yeah. They wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him out of the ring. That's true.
The mascot that he comes on.
And we're gonna talk about it because the Haney Lomo, because they could have called me up. Hell, they're both.
See, I knew there was a reason behind the question. Saying. There's always a method behind the madness. They could have called Jamel up.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
can I ask y'all?
You put it out there to the universe.
Question and give me an honest answer. Yeah. Okay.
Well, you put it out there into the universe. So let's see what happens. You never know. Never know. Let's see what it is. So Fury Usyk is not going to happen. Fury tripping, and you know what? But I am a Fury fan. I am, and a lot of people don't like that, but it's true. I really am. Like I think he moves well in the ring. I think he's tough. I thought, I like his skill set, especially being so big. Does he say some off the wall stuff? Yes, but he also keeps me entertained, But this, what he just did with the Usyk thing, after he agreed to the 70-30 and all, like I don't know.
Actually,
yeah, I'm. What's up?
I'm not surprised because I feel like he always builds the people up just to he gets a kick out of letting people down.
Right.
So he was entertaining this Usyk thing for a little bit, but he never had intentions on fighting this man. So
even though I'm a Fury fan, like if he was gonna fight Usyk, I was gonna go for Usyk because I love him. And people don't realize, they think he's all new to the heavyweight division. Usyk. In the World Series of Boxing, he fought Joe Joyce, heavyweight, the 90 kg, which is 201 plus. So he's not new to this. He had gone down to the pros, but this is his his area.
Well, what I wanted to say something about, because I'm at loss at this, because I don't know if anybody else saw it, but Big Baby Miller was on Instagram. He was talking a lot of shit about he's back now, and talking a lot of shit he wants all these fights, and he's talking shit about fighters. You didn't just pop dirty for a whole fucking CVS pharmacy in your body. Now you coming back
4 different times, 3 in boxing, 1 in kickboxing.
Sit down somewhere, big babies. Sit down somewhere and do something that's not you can't come back talking shit like that, and you pop dirty for every fucking thing that you could probably take in boxing to help you have an advantage. Now you trying to come back talking. Get out of here. Get. I'm disgusted that is he from New York? Because if he is from New York, I'm disgusted.
I think he is. I think he was saying something too about Jared Anderson, he's the real big baby, and I don't know if it was real or somebody just put it together that he was saying something, and
his bottle was filled with dirty milk. His bottle was filled with dirty milk. All right, so if you want to call yourself big baby, talking all that shit, and you are a fucking walking Vada negative test. Get out of here. I don't know how people can come back talking shit.
And he's refreshing. He's refreshing. He's not refreshing to me. There's other heavyweights that I want to see in the ring, but you know what? We're all entitled to our opinion.
But what's refreshing about him, Bruce? That he's back now after popping dirty for more than 2 or 3 drunks. Come on.
Yeah.
What's refreshing about it?
Several times.
He might be refreshing because he probably had to clean all of that shit out of his system. Now he's refreshed.
He's refreshed. But the thing that killed me too was as soon as Gypsy King Fury said he was not gonna fight Usyk, then here comes Wilder's manager, Shelly Finkel, talking about we'll fight him, and Malik Scott, we'll knock him out. He's ready.
That's an interesting fight. What do you guys in the chat think about that fight? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think about that fight? Usyk Wilder. Who wants to see that? Anybody?
I mean, I would like to see it, but I just don't know how it would go. I would like to see it, but I honestly don't know how it would go. That's why I don't bet, because I don't know. Boxing is so.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. Usyk is going to win because he is so slick. He's not going to stand in front of that right hand. See, Wilder needs people to stand in front of him. He cannot box. He throws that one shot. And I know I'm going to get hate for this. It's okay.
But you're entitled to your opinions.
Yeah, I know. Usyk is too slick. He's too fast. He's too strong. He's too crafty. Yeah, it's. I watch it. I don't care what happened, but Wilder always has a chance. Sure, of course he does. He does, but I just don't think he will. Big Baby popped dirty for all drugs at CVS and Walgreens.
And my mom's freaking medicine cabinet.
Right. For real. Wilder versus Usyk would rule. I'd rather see that than BBA. Usyk versus Wilder, intriguing, but yes, I didn't suppose he won't stand still. I want to see AJ versus Wilder. Man, that's it right there, Mike.
That ain't gonna happen
right there. I'd rather see that one right there.
Bruce Guy says he popped for drugs that aren't even named. Some just have numbers.
For real, exactly.
He was taking all types of shit. Like, God, come on.
He was.
Like, I feel like, how long was he suspended? Because I feel like he should have had a bigger suspension for popping for so many drugs. Like, I feel like he came back too quick, to be honest, in my opinion.
I mean, I think after a certain amount of times, you need to be suspended for life.
Yeah, because this is not like even a normal weight class. He's like a big guy, and then you gotta take performing enhancing drugs on top of you being a big motherfucker. Like,
right. Right.
If you don't believe in yourself like that, you don't need to be boxing. Be security at somebody's club, bodyguard.
Be a bouncer.
Celebrities, something.
It's
boxing
true.
is not for you. If you got to take drugs on top of you being like almost 7 feet tall, like 300 pounds, like, and you got to take drugs. Nah, boxing's not for you.
It's not. Caesar, I really think that's going to be the next fight. I mean, I think Ruiz is going to fight either AJ or Wilder. I think that's going to be the next case. He's coming back, but he's going to fight one of those. D-Style said Wilder's a bronze medalist. Put some respect on his name. Bro.
I didn't take any respect from his name. I said I don't know who would win. Because I'm sorry, if somebody does get hit with that right, you should be going down. I just don't know. But like you said, so Usyk might not be the one to stand there and get hit with the right hand. So I don't know. It's like, that's why that fight would be a good fight.
And that's what I'm saying. He is not going to stand in front of him. Yes, he has powerful right hand. Yes, he does. We've seen it time and time again. Ain't nobody that knows how to box is going to stand in front of him. It's not happening. Yeah, there have been so many light suspensions, Steve. There have been. It's like, I don't know. There needs to be a standard, But then again, who sets the standard? Is it VADA? It has to be worldwide, because all these countries have
the money sets the standard. The money sets the standard.
That's true.
That's whatever your money is saying, that's the way we're gonna go.
I know, Bruce Gas. I know it's never happened. Banned for life. I know. Just like Nika said, it's too much money. I get it, but we can only dream, right? We can only wish. We can only hope. Yeah,
but if I was Big Baby Miller, I wouldn't even be like so
I'd be kind of embarrassed.
Cocky like that. Yeah, I'd be too embarrassed to be talking shit the way he's talking. Like,
like, but he's like, no, I'm gonna get the bag. I'm gonna get the bag. That's true.
See, the person with the money does make the move. The rules.
True.
Yeah,
it's true. So, that's in everything. That is so true. I'll tell you who I'm excited about is Robeisy Ramirez. Like, I really believe like he's the future. He's a lot of people criticize Cuban boxers because they say like they move so much, but they don't like come forward. They don't, they're not going to stay in the pocket with you or anything like that. But I think Robeisy Ramirez is going to be a different animal, and he's going to be fighting Isaac Dogbo April 1st. And I'm excited about that. I really
am. And Zogbe, he's kind of like a hit and miss. You can't really sometimes he comes in there.
Right.
As of lately, like you don't know if he's gonna take the fight or if he's he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
His father's not the trainer anymore, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe
I don't know.
There has been a little bit of
he trained. Yeah, he did change.
Change, right? Okay.
Yeah, he did.
So I don't know. I'm not. Dope's, ever since I seen him take a couple of losses and he didn't really make that much change, I don't feel like
Right.
he's
I was really high on him at one time, like a few years
yeah,
ago. Like he
I
was
too.
really looking like the next best thing, the next good thing. But then, it's just, I don't know.
Shit happens.
Mhm. And it does. And that's the way it is in the beginning of your career. These matchmakers, they match you well, and then you got to be tested, Oh my God.
So that segues into another thing. So like, what do you think is gonna happen with Berlanga now that he's like not with Top Rank anymore? Which I feel like they definitely were matchmaking him to get knockouts, and then they give him a little test, and then he didn't look as good as he did when he was getting these knockouts, and now you're not with Top Rank anymore, so now the training wheels are off.
Right.
So who do you think they're gonna try to put in there with him next?
He's
talking about Canelo and Berlanga. No. You do not say anything. You cannot say can, and you cannot say Nello. So don't even use the words together. Canelo? No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
But I even heard Munguia's name thrown around, and I mean, I don't know who can he fight next. Nah, bro.
If he fights the name, I feel like he's gonna go down. It's not gonna.
They need to build him back up. Really, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who he can fight next that I could be totally confident.
That he's gonna
I don't know what needs to change. Maybe his coach. Maybe his. Something's got to change. Because
he's so
cocky.
I don't feel like he thinks he needs any change. He feels like he's ready for Canelo.
No.
He feels like he's ready for Canelo. If that's not laughable, I don't know what is. Oh, God.
I mean, Canelo brings this, so that's but realistically,
but he don't deserve that fight. He don't deserve no Canelo fight. If I'm being honest,
and I've said this before. I mean, Berlanga, he's he's a really nice guy. Like I've been in a dinner setting with him, and and his wife and his son and like some other people, and
I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy, but he's still not going to be
persona,
Canelo.
is the cockiness, and I think that sometimes we got to step back a little bit and reevaluate and say, okay, something wasn't working before. What do I need to do now? And that's okay.
He thinks that he's some kind of knockout artist. Top Rank has him brainwashed to think that he's some kind of knockout artist. And unfortunately, once the first round.
That's what she said. Yeah.
He thinks that he's a knockout artist, and he's not. They would just
he was matched well
with people that they know.
He was matched well.
Matchmaking
is. That's for sure. Yeah.
It is. I mean, giving you those knockout fights that you could possibly knock these guys out.
Well, any money that the promoter put into you, they got to get that back tenfold, or else why are they going to put the money into you? So they're going to hold on to you and take care of you as long as they can. And then they got to start seeing what you're about. And then if they're disappointing you, they're going to feed you to the dogs, and then you're just going to be out. So it's very tricky. It really is. Speaking of, Adrian Broner just signed, with Don King. And people were like,
I ain't gonna lie, I made a joke about when they showed that picture of Don King and Adrian Broner at the table when he signed the contract. They had all this money spread out, and I was saying to myself, and I said it on some comments and on the posts that were posting those pictures, I said that looks like Mike Tyson's money on the table, because y'all know that Don King has stole so much money from Mike Tyson. So when he took that picture, I said that looks like Mike Tyson's money on the table, because it is.
Right.
So anybody still signing with this man in this day and age, like, you get whatever you get, because he still hasn't paid. I don't think he still paid one of his fighters that fought not too long ago, last year. And the guy has to go on Twitter and talk shit, saying, I finished my fight, I didn't get paid, So Don King is still out here, finessing boxers.
Well, I've heard some stories from people that have worked with him or been in state, and I'm going to say allegedly. This is all allegedly what they told me. So allegedly, what he does is when he signs someone, he gives them a big old bag of money or buys them stuff and money, whatever, allegedly, okay? And then once they start fighting, and then the checks, he's getting it all back. Everything he gave you, it's
so that was an advance. That was an advance that he got. So that means you gotta give that money back some way, somehow. So every time you fight, he's gonna take a little pinch or 2 pinches of your money.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I know Amir Imam. Yes, I wonder what happened to him. I did hear about that too. Yes,
see, that's crazy. That's why I don't know why anybody was signed with this man day and age. So obviously it was the advance that was the thing that made him sign, but he has to pay that back. So
something else I heard, and allegedly, because I had a fighter from a different country, and he said that as soon as these fighters from different countries would come to go to his stable, he would take their passports. Allegedly, okay, and they would be crazy. In these training camps and sparring and this and that, but they couldn't move, they couldn't do anything, and sometimes they would sit on the shelf for years until their time was gone. Those are just some things that he allegedly did. And
that kind of sounds like that story of that LA manager who had those Philippine fighters that he was blackmailing or extorting, saying that he had them building a freaking studio. He had them working every day for him and only giving them $20 a day to eat.
Ridiculous.
3 meals, and they sued him and they won, and they got
good.
Thankfully, they got some type of compensation for it. But yeah,
thank God.
That's crazy.
G Funky, what's up, G Funky, my bro? How are you? Yeah, it's crazy. It's like we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, everything looks all glamorous and great and wonderful. Taking pictures with money and this and that. Well, that money comes with a price. Sometimes you got to sell your soul. Unfortunately, because there's a lot of rats out there. There's a few good managers that I know that I like. Promoters, they're businessmen. Some might be nicer than others. Some might give more chances than others, but they're all protecting. I mean, we just had, Tierra on, last weekend, and we were talking about how, she needs to get a chance with Sky Nicholson. But is it going to happen? No, because right now she's going to be taken care of. He's protecting his investment, and that's what it is. It all comes down to the mighty dollar.
Pretty much. Yeah,
whatever, D-Style, whatever.
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. My hands are down.
That does kind of offset.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
So Christine, speaking facts per usual, she says, much speculation is facts. Some folks think they know, but little do they actually know. Specifically behind the scene. Facts, Miss Christine.
Absolutely, Christy. Girl, it's sad. It's sad, and these new up and coming, boxers that want to be prospects and one day want to be world champs, they've got stars in their eyes. They listen to whatever. There was a boxer in my hometown. I mean, he was so talented, national champ, Golden Glove national champ. And somebody said, "Oh, I'll give you a $10,000 signing bonus to sign with me." And he and his family thought that was some real money. This was just a few years ago. Mm-hmm. And then he never fought. I think he fought one time. This was like 5 to 7 years ago.
And he probably took all that money back on that first fight.
And it's like, that's not real money. And you need to really be careful. I was talking to a friend earlier about boxing gyms. How do you even know what a good boxing gym is? How do you even know? You see all these people doing mitts and doing all these crazy things, in boxing gyms, and then people are like, "Ooh, that's good, yeah, bravo." And then people that are in the game sitting back like, "What the hell is that? What is that?" You know, somebody's gonna get hurt. This is not realistic. This is crazy. But how do we know who's legit and who's not? It's sad. It really is.
Yeah, it's a dirty game.
It is a dirty game. It is a dirty game that we just love. The boxing. We love it.
I have a question for you because I saw, since I returned to Twitter today,
Yes.
what do people think about like the tweets that Errol Spence and Crawford have been posting? Because it kind of looks like, if because build up. So I don't know if they just fucking with us. What they doing? I don't know what they're talking about. I hate like subliminals. Like, tell us what you're talking about. Tell us what you're talking about.
Let me know. Yeah.
So
what does the chat think? What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, because I want to know, because I feel like Errol was saying, I'm not gonna apologize for being inactive. It'll all make sense later. And then Crawford today tweeted something like, we're almost at the end, but we don't know who he's talking about. He could be talking about Rocha, or he could be talking about Spence. So I don't know.
Right, exactly.
We need to know.
I need to know. So Iceman say he's tired of hearing about them two duckers. I don't think it's them. I really don't. See, Steven, I'm hearing stuff too, but I don't know. I don't know. Look. I believe that Foca ARPA, we're not dropping the stream yet. We've done that before. And then we get caught in stuff. We don't even know what the hell's going on. Okay?
Who's this Foca ARPA? I've never even seen him.
I don't know. With all due respect.
I don't even know who that is. Because let me tell you, if you try to come up here. Yeah, because if you try to come up here talking crazy, you're gonna get cussed out.
I'm sorry, Foca ARPA. But you can put your comments there and we can talk, we can chit chat. Yeah, Steven, I've heard some things too, but I don't know. Like, there's no confirmation for sure. I want to see it. Thank you. We adore boxing too. Thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. Please like, subscribe. We appreciate you. We really do. For tuning in. We appreciate everybody. But I want to know what's going on. See, I mean, I've got my own like theories that I think, but first of all, I don't think either one of these two men would duck anybody. They'll fight anybody. But also,
let his fans, when you have people from both sides, like fans from both sides, they're gonna tell you,
right?
They're gonna say one is ducking or one,
Yeah, but the
fans are
right.
If this fight ever does happen, I'm telling you now that I know there's gonna be so many fights in the freaking arena itself.
And I'm thinking, I'm like, I want to be there, and then again, I'm like, do I want to be there?
Do you want to be there, right?
Do I want to be there? No, I always said, like, if it have, I don't care where it is. I will go to Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will go to Saudi Arabia. But I really believe, like I said, I don't believe either one of these men would duck each other. I think that on one side, they're trying to protect their mans because they know that he'd been through some damage. I really do. And I don't blame them for that, because that's what they're supposed to do. But a boxer, all they want to do is box. They got that killer instinct. They're going to go in there. They're going to do what they got to do. They're not going to say no. Sometimes we have to protect them, and that's kind of, I don't know what I think. I don't know. L-Dub in the house.
The infamous matchmaker. People don't know that L-Dub, you really could snatch up people's jobs in these big promotion companies.
Right.
Hey,
what do you need to do? Let's get you plugged in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, imagine all the scraps in the stands.
It's gonna be some fights. It's definitely gonna be some fights because
it'll be like a gangster's paradise. Let me tell you, it will be very interesting. Yes, Crystal. If they make it in Dubai, let's go. Let's go, Michael. You're gonna come with us.
How many hours is that flight? Oh my God.
I don't know, girl. It's okay. Get your drinks. Get you something to
Yeah.
knock you
I
out.
would
You'll be
definitely have to be
fine.
inebriated to get on a flight to Dubai.
Right.
I have
That's
so
okay.
anxiety flying, going to Dubai. Oh my God. I'll be
Boxing
ready to fight
barbecue.
somebody once I get off
Hello,
the damn
hello.
flight.
That's okay, girl. We'll make it happen. Let's just. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna put it out there that it's gonna happen, and we've got to be there. Can't be. I don't know how long that flight is though. I mean, I think
know
the
it's
longest
long
I've been
because
on
my
a
mom
plane
and
is
my
like 11
sister
or 12
went.
hours.
Yeah.
How long?
Oh no. My mom and my sister went not too long ago. They went last year, and that flight
How
was
long were they
long.
on?
But see, they went to
Usually Germany's the hub,
like
so you stop.
they went to Maldives first, the Maldives.
Oh, okay.
First, and then they went from there they went to Dubai. So.
Okay, so it's broken up. That's how it was when I went to Tokyo.
Yeah, I'm gonna need them same drugs.
Right.
I'm gonna need those same drugs to get on that flight because I do not like to fly. Ooh,
he'll let you have some.
My
I'm
hands
sure.
be sweating. I'd be like, ooh. And
Steven,
don't
we
let me
did
sit next
talk
to somebody
Benavides
who's
plant.
scared too.
We did talk Benavides plant. We did, and I said I believe Plant was going to win, and I believe Nike said the same thing, that you believe Plant was going to win. Is that right, or did you say Benavides?
We didn't say who was going to win, but I do see Plant taking this. You know, I forgot that he does have a new trainer, and I do feel
Breadman. He's legit.
Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a really good fight. This is gonna be a
really
good fight. I just feel like I was just saying that I didn't really like the shit talking that Benavidez' father was doing, is what I said earlier. Like, because he's bringing in like babies and stuff, like family members. Like, you got to keep it boxing. Yeah. So,
Steven, this is my quote right here. Yes, 100.
And no, so do you think, Steven, that Plant looked emotional the other day on Twitter, like explaining everything that happened between him and the boxing gym owner?
I saw that. Yeah.
Which Benavidez' father is the one who put that story out, and that actually happened like last year sometime.
Yeah.
So I feel like he didn't need to freaking explain all that because it looked emotional, but I get why he did it, because he wanted to clear his name. Like, you're saying somebody's not paying,
and he had been helping
this
guy, he said.
Yeah, he was helping him pay his rent and everything, and then you go like,
and people will do
go
that.
to the Benavidez camp and give him this video. Like, you are a piece of shit. Yes. And you know, nothing good is gonna come to. I hope the Benavidez camp is helping you pay your rent. Now, since you give them that information, they're doing all that. I hope they're helping you pay your rent, my guy. I hope they're helping you pay the rent, because you're not gonna get anything else from Plant.
Boxing barbecue, I did mention that. That was the only thing that kind of worried me. But I really think with Breadman, and I really think this newfound, light that I see in Plant, I think that's not going to happen this time. I hope not. That's my only concern, that in the later rounds, he kind of gasses out, kind of slows down a little bit. But I think he's going to take it all the way. I think it's going to be Ronnie Bravo. So I think it's going to be one-sided each way. Either Plant outboxes him or Benavidez exploits Plant, gets tank issues and annihilates him. Not a close one for me. I got people up here. Well, I got bets up here with these coaches. They're like, oh, he's going to be Plant's going to be knocked down in the 8th round. I'm like, okay.
But everybody's talking about Plant's gas tank, but I don't really know if Benavidez' gas tank has been tested either. Like, I don't really feel like we know how good his gas tank is, to be honest.
Yeah. And no, again, nobody's going to stand in front of him and bang it out with him in the pocket. Plant is going to be slick. He's going to move. Steven said, I think Plant learned from the Canelo fight. David's dad and David doing too much and pulling something from a year ago shows.
A year ago.
Yeah,
they're trying to get every one up they can, pulling like an old video from last year. Like, that, to me, that was like so unnecessary. And then
very unnecessary.
The dad
they're reaching for straws. They're reaching for straws. Whatever they could do. Yeah. G Funky, yes. Well, we'll have to tune in tomorrow. You can have your show and give us that prediction. Absolutely. We'll be tuned in to see what you got to say.
Why do you keep calling Benavidez the Mexican monster? I don't know. I don't like that, because I don't know.
He said because Canelo did. No, he said that somebody did. He said Canelo did. Somebody did. Okay. Somebody called him the monster.
Oh, look at it! I haven't seen my buddy in a long time.
Which one?
Hey, Lone Star.
Hi. Yeah. Oh,
How you
okay.
been,
Yes.
Steph?
Thanks for
It's been a
tuning
long time.
in.
Hope you're doing well.
Thank you. Yes, for sure. I had missed that altogether. Ronnie Bravo said Benavidez don't have stamina issues. He actually gets more active in the later rounds. Somebody brought up a good point though, and I don't know if you agree or not, but he does get off balance sometimes. I think he's almost like getting too excited and overthrowing his shots. And I don't know if that's what do you think about that?
I mean, this is I feel like this is a nasty rival that's been brewing for a long time. So I feel like all the training that they're doing is probably not even gonna like like they're not gonna even gonna stick to the game plan. They're gonna be so emotional in the ring talking shit.
Right.
And be pissed off about stuff. They're not even gonna stick to the game plan. Everything's gonna go out the window and they're just gonna be in there just brawling.
Yeah,
that's what I think is gonna happen.
I think that's what David's gonna do. He's gonna go forward and he's gonna be trying to knock his head off. You know, and I think if Caleb stays calm and uses his feet and his slick moves, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. But it is a boxing barbecue. It is a great matchup. I'm super excited.
I don't even look at the betting because I don't bet, but I wonder what the betting lines are to see who they are favoring in this fight, and how they have them winning. Like this is gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. This has been a long time coming. I mean, I love the shit talking in the build up to the fight. I just don't like the families and stuff being involved. Like you could talk shit without like involving outside family members and babies and stuff like that. Like, why are you talking about somebody's baby? Like, oh my God. Like, I think I would not be able to like sit at the press conference because I know he's gonna get that later this week. We gotta get a press conference and like the weigh-in and stuff like that. I feel this that's gonna be very interesting. I feel like there might be a little bit of a brawl between the coaches side, you know, like his team. That it's gonna be probably a nasty little build up the rest of this week. So we'll see how that goes. Because all this greasy talk they have going on, I don't think it's gonna be a calm weigh-in or a press conference right before the fight. So
no, it's not.
You know.
Thanks for tuning in, Caesar. Appreciate you. No, but it's true. It's gonna be a circus, but that's what we want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to see that. I love that kind of stuff. I love great build-ups. I love drama. Come on, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. Just keep the families out of it. Like I love that stuff.
I'm with you. Yeah, I don't even know how to bet, but if I could, then I would. But I don't even know how to do it. So, except I bet you $8, $10, $100. But at the the betting places and stuff, the online side,
I'm too of an emotional fan to bet on anybody because I'm gonna bet with like emotionally, like I'm gonna always lose money. So yeah.
I know, right? Kill him, knock him out. I don't.
Yeah, so that's why I stay away from the betting. Even though I got some credits on some betting sites that I can use, but
Oh, okay.
I still don't know. I love the drama in boxing. Yes, we all do. Let's say we twin. You love it too. You love it too. We all love it. That's what builds up fights. That's what builds up the fights. Like the drama and all the shit talking. That's what builds up the fights. All the big fights have to have, to me, they have to have some kind of shit talking. Like, come on, sell us a fight. Sell us a fight.
Okay, so bet 100 on plan. You win 285. Okay, so plus 285. Okay, I got you. Thank you for explaining that. One of my sons, he always bets. He's just like, Mom, just give me the money. I'll do it for you. So
but you know what was some shit talking that Plant did that I thought was, I giggled when he said this. I think they were like meeting up. I think they both landed in Vegas at the time. I don't know what they were doing, but they had a video clip of Plant saying, I didn't miss no fights. I always came in weight and I wasn't on cocaine. I was like,
oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
I was like, yikes.
That's true. He did say that.
And what comeback do you have to that? Because you did miss weight and then you did
nothing.
You were on coke. So I don't know. Like there's not even no comeback for that. There's no comeback for that.
Okay, so Jaciel Lopez, Benavides camp is talking too much because they need him to be mad and bang. Well, I hope he don't lose his head while he's mad.
Because like when you're in there and you're hot headed, you're not gonna follow the game plan.
You got to be focused. Yeah, exactly. So and okay, so another fight that's coming up, this guy that we just know that Nike is not a fan of at all. Shakur Stevenson against Yoshino. That's coming up April 8th.
Who even knows his opponent? We're being honest.
Fight on overseas. I have yes, you're right. I hear what you're saying. But from what I have seen, he's pretty good, so I'm he's 16-0. Shakur's 19-0. So let's see what happens, Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you. Well, actually, I'm in camp and my dorm room looks kind of like a prison cell. So I had to go to the store and buy some flowers, But thank you. Thank you for noticing.
So I don't feel like there's a buzz around this fight for Shakur, even though his fight is the day before my birthday. So that's an epic weekend, anyways, in itself.
Absolutely, it is.
But I don't feel like there's any buzz for his fight.
Well, I feel the same about the Haney Lomo fight. I mean, is there?
Do they have a set date?
Other fights. I know there's other. Yeah. May 20th.
Okay.
I know that there are other fights coming. I get it, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm excited because we have so many fights coming. But the Haney Lomo fight, it seems like a year ago or something would have brought more of a buzz. I don't know what's going on. Am I just? Is there a buzz and I don't see it?
I feel like Haney is talking shit to other fighters than he is to Loma.
Right.
Because if you catch him on Twitter, he's always talking shit or saying, throwing jabs at other fighters. So there's more interest in the other fights that he's kind of trying to make on Twitter than it is between him and Loma. So
and I mean, I think that's a good matchup. I think that Haney has grown a lot. I really do. I think that he's improved a lot. His last fight, I thought he looked really good. So I would think that there'd be more hype about it, I mean,
well, we're still in March, so if the fight is in May, then they still have.
I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know.
Yeah, it's still early, so in April, the end of April, I need y'all to crank it up. Crank it up. Right?
See,
Loma and Haney, I need y'all to crank it up.
See, this is exactly what I was saying. It should have happened 2019. It's past its maturation date. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So, Coach Amber, we were just talking about this. We were just talking about Keyshawn ready for Frank Martin. And I was saying that I had seen some people making fun of him and stuff. But people don't know. Keyshawn was on Team USA. He went to Olympics. He won a silver medal. Before you can do that, you got to go to the Pan Am qualifiers, the Pan Am Games, Men's World. You fight the best in the world, the best in the world. The only one that's really beat him is Robeisy Ramirez, which is freaking coming up beast Cuban. And he has so many fights under his belt and has fought the best in the world. I think that there's no reason for Frank Martin to fight Keyshawn Davis right now. But if they did fight, I don't know. Keyshawn, I wouldn't say he's not ready. I think he would be ready. I just don't think that it makes sense right now. Like, what's on the line, But I mean, yeah, he could very well be ready for him. The beefing online, it adds to the entertainment. I think that before a fight, there has to be a buildup. But then, fight week or 2 weeks before. No,
but right now it's Errol that's doing the build-up because, like Jamel said earlier, I don't feel like Frank Martin is a shit talker, so it's Errol taking the reins right now and talking all the shit, saying, "Oh, he'll fight you, he'll beat you, and this and that." So I want anybody. I don't want nobody else talking shit with you. You gotta talk your own shit. You gotta talk your own shit.
what did you think about about Frank Martin's last performance? You know, I don't know. I've just seen some things, and I've seen Keyshawn sparring some of the top names that are top names right now, and he gave him the business. And obviously, I won't talk about it because what goes on in sparring we don't talk about. I'm just gonna say I don't think he's not ready. You know, what you mean crank it up?
I mean, crank it. They need to.
I know.
No, I said no.
Right.
Loma and Haney need to crank it up the end of next month. At the end of April, if you're fighting me, I need you to crank it up. The shit talking I want to hear. Sell me the fight. I like, as a fan, I like that shit. I love people to sell me a fight. You know?
Yeah, it's true. you know, Twin Munoz, I was hearing rumors about that too, but honestly, like I'm ready for. I am a big. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a big Triple G fan. Like I think he did amazing. I love him, but I think it's
his birthday. His birthday is the day before mine, so his birthday is April 8th. Yes, he's an Aries. Shout out to Triple G.
Yeah,
his birthday is the day before mine.
Well, that's why I love him too. But I think it's time for him to hang it up. I don't know if he's gonna. I mean, I think he vacated his belt. You know.
Well, do you think he can be Berlanga? I kind of think he can.
I mean,
even though he's up there in age and he's
no,
almost,
I know,
one foot retirement. But
we saw what he did with Murata. Yeah, his last fight he didn't look good, but with Murata he looked freaking amazing at 40 years old. Thank you, Boxy Vitals. Martin didn't look good that last fight. Thank you. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if he does fight Triple G, that's risky. I think he needs to fight somebody else. And I'd be okay with Triple G retiring. I really would. Coach Amber said she'd like to see Virgil and EJ at 154 and above. That's a good fight, but that's a good fight. Let's go to Cowboy Stadium.
We want to see him fight Bud first.
Absolutely. I know Boxing Barbecue. He was good, but he is good. Come on, you can't deny that. He did beat Canelo the first time. Just saying. He didn't get the decision, but yes, he did. Boots versus Virgil should be for a world title. Coach Amber, I hear what you're saying, but they both got to fight some names. You know, I think Virgil. He fought Mean Machine. That was a name, but Boots, he's talented, but I really want to see him fight somebody. I really do. Would be nice to see Triple G KO Berlanga.
That's another thing that I love in boxing. I love to see people get humbled. I'm not gonna lie. I love shit talking, and I love to see people get humbled. That's my two big things in boxing.
Yeah.
I love to see. That's why I'm not gonna lie. When Teofimo fought Kambosos and Kambosos beat him, I was all right with that because I felt like Teofimo needed to be humbled. He needed to be humbled in the worst way. Him and his father. So Kambosos definitely. He didn't humble him though. He beat him, but I feel like after that fight he was delusional. It didn't. He was just saying all types of crazy stuff. But I do love to see somebody get humbled. People that talk like crazy shit and then they get beat. I'm there for that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's true. Yes, Triple G did beat Canelo, baby. That's right. They can unify Boots and Virgil whenever. I mean, yeah, I think it's going to be in a year or two, probably two. But I mean, yeah, they could unify. But we have a lot of great fights coming up. We've been having so much fun. I mean, we went over an hour. That's great. That's really good. Virgil, like I said, Virgil, he fought Mean Machine. That's a name. Tough opponent. Boots, I still want to see him fight somebody. They're building them up. That's what they should be doing. But I don't know Boots that well. I know that he got offended whenever they compared him to Bud, which was a big compliment because I don't think he's near that level. But Virgil, he'll fight anybody. I know he will. Leave Junior Lopez out of it.
No, I'm good to speak what I have to speak. I'm sorry.
Right.
I love to see people get humbled. And him and his father needed to be humbled in the worst way. But even though to me, it should have humbled them, but it didn't. They were still talking crazy after that. His father and him, they're on different kind of like wavelength.
I'm sorry, I gotta address this. Crawford ducked Virgil. First of all, what does Crawford have to gain to beat Virgil? What did he have to gain at the time to beat Virgil? There's business moves, there's smart moves. What will he gain? What would he have gained fighting Virgil? Virgil would have gained a lot, whether he won or lost. He would have gained a lot. But Crawford wouldn't have gained a dang thing. And we know that. This is business. We want to see the good matchups. Yes, we do. But it comes down to this is business. You know what I'm saying? It's business. So boo with that. But Cameron, Katie Taylor, they coming up May 20th too. On the same day, Haney and Lomo, just in a different country. Yes, all about the money. Absolutely. Legacy's great, but the Legacy don't pay the bills. Legacy don't buy Pampers. Legacy don't get your woman's nails done.
So boxing,
you know what I'm saying?
Boxing and barbecue. What did he have gained fighting David Amnesia? He didn't. Amnesia.
That was his mandatory. That was his mandatory.
But look, that he didn't. He hadn't fought in forever. He's allowed to take a fight and make money. Errol already fought somebody within that year. Why y'all get so mad when this man he hadn't had a fight, but y'all mad that he made
he's got bills too.
Time.
They're
like,
bigger than ours.
Y'all drive me crazy with that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Y'all want him to just keep like passing up fights just to fight Errol, but don't make no money until then. But Errol can get a fight and fight, but not Bud. Come on, man.
Yeah, because what is Errol have to gain fighting one time? You know,
it's okay when so whatever.
Yeah, it's like what. That'd be a good fight though, Amber. It would, Coach Amber. It'd be a good fight. But I think Virgil has to have something to bring to the table for it to make sense.
Boy,
bye. Yes, the narrative. So we went over an hour, but before we do, so we got the Cameron and Katie Taylor fight, which, you know what, to me, I almost think that might be a better matchup than Serrano Taylor. I think Cameron's gonna give Katie. I love Katie Taylor, like she's one of my top fighters, but I think Cameron's gonna give her,
that's gonna be a good fight. That one's on May 20th. So you said right, May 20th. Yeah, we do have a lot of good fights coming up, so. Hold on.
Let me do this too. Boxing barbecue. Why y'all always attack? I have never attacked EJ.
I'm not attacking
never.
EJ. I'm actually a fan of both. What I'm saying is that a lot of fans.
I love him.
That's what they do to Bud. They attack Bud, saying that he shouldn't have fought this guy. But it's okay when Errol do, like, y'all gotta have the same energy. Y'all don't keep the same energy. So you know what? I'm gonna call it out like I see him.
I love EJ. I've known him since he was 15. I love that kid. I do. He's a grown man now, but I love him. I've known him since he was a kid. I have never bashed him. I have never talked down about him. And if you can find somewhere where I've done that, please tag me, please.
Steph, he did. He's actually back on Twitter now, so he's doing good. So you could hit him up. He's back on Twitter. He asked me if Julius reached out to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was checking up on him. He's good. He's back on Twitter.
Boxing Vitals, you here to cause some ruckus. You here to talk shit. That's funny.
No, we was talking about but I was giving you an example of how y'all just jump on Bud about that, but y'all don't keep the same energy when it comes to Errol. So if you want to say then whatever it is that you say that I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. I'm making a point though. So
there you go. There you go. And the last fight is coming up that I'm excited about. And let me know what you feel about this. Okay. So this is later. This is in June 10th, my late brother's birthday. Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. Are we going to see a new Teo? Are we going to see a new Teo? Nika.
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I don't think so. He still got his father in his corner doing the most. So no, it's going to be the same old Teo. They're going to be talking crazy. And they delusional over there. Like I don't know. his father, he's still in that camp. It's still going to be the same bullshit.
Yeah. HOD, I'm like, woo, I don't know. Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, Josh, didn't look so good his last fight, and Tio, we know he looked a mess, and he's been going through a mess. So both these guys need this win. Both these guys, I want to see. Are we going to see something different from both of them? So this is a good matchup. We're happy. We're happy until at least June.
What has Teofimo changed in his camp? Nothing. His father's still there. Now we was talking about Crawford. See how you doing?
Oh, boxing
no.
Barbie.
You boxing you trying to poke the bear. You trying to poke the bear. I know what you're doing, and you almost got me. I'm gonna let you have it, boxing barbecue. I'm not an arrowheader. I like both of the fighters, but I'm calling it the same across the board. Like, I'm not gonna pay favors and say, oh, this one's doing this or this one. No, if they're not doing the same thing, I gotta give the same energy across the board. Y'all okay with Errol taking fights and making money, but when this guy does it, he hadn't had a fight in I don't know how many months, almost a year or so, over a year. So why can't he make? That was easy money. That was good money.
Yes, everybody make their money.
If Errol would have got that freaking that opportunity, he would have took it too. Like, come on now.
For sure.
I gotta stop doing that.
SB71, we talked about this, so we know that Shelly Finkel, Wilder's manager, said they'll take the fight, with Usyk. So we did talk about that. So hey, let's go. Let's get it done. Yes, that's right, Crystal. It's all or nothing. Coach twice on Sunday. You crazy girl. Thank you. Air hugs all around. Yes. And we want some of that barbecue one day. You know what I'm saying? I think if Errol fights soon, we might get Spence Crawford later this year. 50% chance. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I think so. I think they need to see where he's at, what's going on. Okay, y'all. So SB71, you're so welcome. Look, I want to thank everybody in the chat. Please like, subscribe, share. We're here every Wednesday. Your girls, we have this boxing knowledge. We're laying it down, and I especially want to thank my girl Nika. She's always 100, always consistent, always brings the fire. And I just appreciate you so much. Any last words, girl?
Thanks to everyone in the chat for tuning in. You can catch us next Wednesday. I think we have a guest, so I'm not gonna say until we have it,
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm back on Twitter, y'all. So all you trolls who've been missing me doing the most, I'm back. So get the thumb out your ass and get the typing.
So, yeah, that was bullshit, Mike. That was bullshit about him getting robbed. God bless. That's just bullshit right there. For that. Thank you so much, Iceman. Thank you for that. Probably somebody he knows for sure. Love you all. We love to love you. And we thank y'all for tuning in every Wednesday. Y'all are so loyal. Y'all are so awesome. And we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Bye. See,